Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I will be talking about the fact that The Winter Sun has been canceled. Okay, so The Winter Sun was basically a small, I guess, show, and it was canceled after the first season. It starred Lennie James, who, for those who don't know, is Morgan in The Waling Dead. So, yeah. Now the show it had a pretty good run, 10 episodes. It had some decent actors. It had Mark Strong, as one of the two main characters, Frank Agnew, and then Lennie James as the other one, Joe Geddes. I mean, it did have other people, but none of them are that notable. Now, this show is based on another show based off with the same name, Wilmer the Sun, but it's a British show, and that one had like it was a 2-part miniseries, same name, and yeah. So I did actually watch the first couple episodes. I thought the first episode was pretty intriguing, so I watched the second episode. The second episode was also pretty cool. Now, but the thing is that as I kept watching them, I noticed that the quality of the episodes, seemed to be going down. It started off very fast paced, which is good in one hand, but bad in the other hand. And just kept slowing down and down, and I basically dropped it after the fourth or fifth episode. Actually do remember the precise name of that episode. It was Cake on the Way. Um Let me see. What was the fifth episode? So yeah, I basically dropped it after the fifth episode. I mean, I really didn't think it was that good because the quality kept going down. And I think in one hand it was a good idea to start fast paced. Get the attention going. For get the viewers' attention. See that this is a real legitimate show and whatever. But then, on the other hand, you're already showing too much of your cards. Like, okay, so you've already had this great introduction. How are you gonna keep this up? Because the first episode, in my opinion, was like an 8 out of 10, and as the episodes went down, number episode 2 was the Goat Radio, was like number set is like 7 out of 10, 3 6 out of 10, 4 stayed at 6 out of 10, 5 much like 4 out of 10. It just went down and down and down until there. Actually, to watch the final, it was decently good. But really, I only thought it was like 1.5 out of 10. So it just wasn't that good in my opinion. I mean, after maybe the third episode, I was thinking this show's going down. I mean, yeah. I mean, this episode, honestly, I honestly think the way AMC put it, like its time slot, I thought I should have had a bigger audience because it started off as like a 3.3 million or billion. Wait, let me search it up here. Actually, it does say here it started at 3 in the U.S. 2.51 million, and yeah, around 3.3 million, with Canada and Europe or wherever else they show this, it's 3.3 million. So it had a pretty good run, but by the end of the series or season or both, considering it's canceled, it was under 1 million. So I mean, had a pretty it had a decent starting point, but it just went down and down. I mean, the second episode went to 1.47 million, and that's in the U.S. The third one was 1.23 million in the U.S. Then 1.18 million in the U.S. Then the fifth one was 1.06 million in the U.S. Then 1.05 in the U.S. And then in the seventh one, it kind of did actually seem to get a little bit better at 1.33 million, and then it just went down on number 8, the Revelations, in which went 0.87, 0.87. That's not even 1 million. That's 0.87. Then 0.63, and then it stayed like that for number 10, 0.63. So it just went down and down and down. At a little rise and then down, 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 down. So, oh my gosh. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, the effects were pretty cool. I mean, it's set in Detroit, so pretty cool. cool. I mean, you've got like drug lords, drug dealers, and bad cop, good cop, bad cop, prostitutes. The whole bad side of Detroit type of thing. So I mean, it sounded kind of good, but it just didn't last. I mean, I think it was just the writing. I mean, the writing wasn't. I mean, it was the first couple of episodes was good, but by episode 4 or 5, it just wasn't that good. Then I put the last one, episode 10. It was just all over the damn place. It was, yeah, it was weird. I mean, the first 2 episodes, the writing seemed good, but after a while, just the writing seemed unnatural, uncomfortable for the actors. It didn't seem legit. I mean, they were either overacting. The lines seemed forced. It was just all over the damn place. Honestly, I'm not surprised that they didn't cancel it. Never to have gotten a second season, I would have actually been surprised. So yeah. I mean, they did have strong actors. They actually did have a strong basis to go upon this, but the writing was all over the damn place. I don't know if the original one was, their writing was all over the damn place, but whatever. So yeah. So I'm just putting out my thoughts on, what I think about the cancellation of Little Winter Sun, and yeah, I'm actually, kind of glad that they canceled it because honestly, it wasn't gonna last. I mean, I guess now that Lennie James isn't working on the show anymore, he could come back, play as Morgan full time for The Walking Dead, but that's for us to find out later. But we know whatever. So yeah, these are my thoughts on the fact that The Winter Sun has been canceled. Um, you know, and yeah. Um, so yeah. Share this video, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Vine, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. Tell your friends, families, and neighbors. Comment below on what your thoughts on. If you like the show, I'm sorry for you, but you kind of had to see reality at some point. Are you happy if the show ended? Are you sad that the show ended? What are your thoughts on now that Lennie James, will you think he's gonna come back to play Morgan, or is he not? Give your thoughts out on that. And yeah, this is Daniel Mart signing off.